Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. That was quick, wasn't it? Yes, it was quick. All right, so I'm back with my Shoei helmet, my brand new Shoei helmet. Went out and took it out for a ride, rode around the neighborhood, hit the highways, went for about an hour or so. Got some good speeds, definitely above 65. So, a couple things I noticed right off the bat. The first thing is the Shoei has a better aerodynamics than the Arai. That's the first thing. Once I hit the highway, I was out there cruising, going fast. I noticed that right away on any kind of head checks. Oh my goodness, it just feels so stable. While the Arai always felt like it was pulling me. When I did a head check, it was always sort of just, it was fighting the wind, while this one felt like it's cutting through the wind. What a difference. Makes the riding so much easier because you're not fighting the wind as much. I have a Triumph Tiger 1050 and the wind visor is not very big, so I get big blasts. It's a standard, so I get pummeled with air. So this is definitely hands over the Arai. That's probably based on the shape. The shape is a little different. The Arais, we know, want more round. That's their deal. They want round for safety. The Shoei is more aerodynamic for wind, and that's the difference. The Shoei is much better, much better. Talk about some smaller things. The visors. I'm not a fan of the Arai visor for when you have to open it and close it, and the way it has no real indentures as you open it. So to open the Arai, you have to kind of put your finger up underneath it a little bit and pull it up. So when you do that and you have gloves on, it's a pain. It's just the way it is. And I knew that when I bought the Arai. That's the way it is. Don't like it. And if you can see here, the visor is crooked because when it goes up, there's no indenture until you get to about there. There's the first indenture. So it's more of a friction, and it doesn't have any clicks. While the Shoei, you pull it, there's a first indenture. You can feel the indentures. So then it's a much easier system. To remove the visor is a much easier system as well. Again, but I know Arai does it for safety. That's their bread and butter. That's what they are telling you it's for, and I get it. All right, but it doesn't mean that I like it. The Shoei has a much better visor. It felt almost like less distortion as well. Maybe the roundness of it. This one was able to go a little broader and not as round. So the distortion on the Arai, it's just not as clear. There's a little difference. The Shoei definitely wins this battles between the visor, aerodynamics, and then finally the sound. The Arai, anything above 75 miles an hour, I can't hear my speakers that's in here. It just basically gets washed out by just too much road noise. And the Shoei, I had no problem. So I know automatically that this has a better sound insulation. However it is, the aerodynamics of it, maybe this is why it doesn't create as much noise or turbulence. I don't know. But it is a quieter helmet than the Arai, for sure. Not even close. This may be based on the fact that it's round. It may be based on the fact that you have these vents up here. The air ventilation through the Arai you feel like you got more air. Definitely more air than the Shoei, because the front vent here, it just blasts you full of air. I mean, this is if you sweat a lot, you want an Arai, because it will the air just flows through it. The Shoei, not as much. It doesn't bother me. It didn't feel hot or anything. So it was good, but if I was to compare the two, definitely way better on the air. That's about it, guys. I just wanted to give you a quick rundown on my new helmet and my old helmet. This is going to go to eBay because I don't want this helmet anymore. If I was going to have another helmet or two, I would buy another one of these. But I don't need to, just need one. All right, guys. Hey, thanks for coming by. First time here, thank you. Second time here, third time here, thank you for coming back. Definitely appreciate it. It is a nice Sunday. Go out there and enjoy the day. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. I bought some shoes too when I got the helmet, so I got a review of the shoes coming up next. Okay, I'll see you later. Take care.